They say I'm really sexy. The boys they wanna sex me. They always standing next to me, always dancing next to me, trying to feel my looking at my lump. You can look, but
hey, it's Janet Olivia. I wanted to share a video. This video is gonna be all about these Skechers skates. So I got these on eBay, and these were actually the first skates I ever had. I think these came out in early 2000s, so I remember I was probably 8 when I got my first pair of skates, me and my sister, and these were the first pair I ever had. And just for nostalgia, I bought them off of eBay for $60 to $70, which is not bad for a Skechers shoe that has like skates on them. Like these are called the four-wheeler Skechers, and the interesting thing is that one of the skates has like a backstop, kind of like blades, like inline blades have them, so it has both a front and then the back one. So that's why when I was like little, I used to stop with the back, and when I started skating again like a couple years ago, I had to learn how to stop properly, because I didn't know how, like, since I used to stop with the back one. But yeah, I remember I had these. I would skate like in front of our old apartment when I was little, and me and my sister would like high-five each other every time we passed each other. My mom probably has VHS tapes of us, and one day I'm gonna like get the VHS tapes and convert them into DVDs so that I could watch them, and hopefully maybe one day share some of those clips. But yeah, so these are a little bit worn. I wish I would have explained it on the eBay thing, but I don't really mind it. These are actually gonna go to Skate Sela inventory. So I have a group that I started with a friend called Skate Sela, and what we do is we have inventory of skates and we lend them out to people who don't have skates or can't afford them at the moment, and they learn how to skate. And it's kind of cool because you figure out if you really want to commit the money to buying some really nice skates, or you get to learn before like you start. Sometimes you don't have enough money yet, and this is a good way to like learn, and then once you get your skates, well, you have some things under your belt in experience. So these are gonna go towards that inventory, but they're gonna be mine, but I'm just lending them out to people. But like I said, it's kind of like for nostalgia and everything. I actually really do like them. I know like the bulky shoe thing isn't everyone, and also just like shoe in general is kind of like a preppy kind of look, so it's not for everyone, but I do really like them. Someone asked me if these skates are easier than regular roller skates, and I wouldn't say easier because it's just different. Like comparing my Moxie skates, these actually feel a little bit more comfortable because they're shoes, and they have the little, I mean, they're kind of like platformish, so it doesn't feel too flat. So because I play roller derby, I am able to notice the difference in a heel skate and then in my flat derby skates. It does feel a little bit different, but this one I don't feel like it's a huge difference because, like I said, it has kind of a platform heel look. I wouldn't recommend anyone ever learning this one, because what if you start off with these Skechers skates and then one day you get other skates? Like, you're gonna have muscle memory developed into stopping this way, and that's not a good idea because you're just gonna fall back if you get other roller skates. The toe stops are bolted on, so they're not my favorite, but I've also heard that Grindstone is coming out with bolt-on stops, so I think at some point I would want to change the laces and then a toe stop. The wheels are not so bad. These are gummy wheels, so they're really good for beginners and for outdoors. So I might use these for cruising, trail skating. Yesterday I recorded someone for the Latina Patina documentary, and we went on a street skate, and I just realized, fuck, I'm out of shape. Like, I don't do street skating. I don't do distance skating, but I want to. So these, I could imagine myself doing that. I think I'm so used to like adjusting my own toe stops, so these do feel a little bit different, but I could get used to it. It's a metal plate and it says Skechers on the bottom, So metal plates are good. They're heavier than a nylon plate, but they're durable for sure. So yeah, these are I got them off eBay, like I said. I think Britney Spears did a collab with these Skechers. I'm not sure if these are like the Britney skates. I don't think so, because they have different ones. So Britney has like the Britney X four-wheeler Skechers shoes. I didn't get these. Mine were literally these skates, so I'm so excited to have them again. I think it'll look so cute, like with a all-white outfit or jean shorts and a white tee, like skating at the beach. I don't know, I'm super excited to cruise with these. I'm gonna not have them for a month though, because like I said, these are gonna go to the skate sell-out inventory. But yeah, like I want to do a small review about these and what I think about them in case you want to buy them. There's a lot on eBay, and right now that there's not a lot of roller skates out there, this is kind of a good option because you're gonna have wheels on your shoes. Like, this is a good starter for you if you want to start skating and are waiting for things to be back in stock. Or personally, I'm waiting for Moonlight roller skates to like come out. I know that they released other skates, but I'm waiting for the lilac color because it's my favorite color. But yeah, these are the Skechers skates and really interesting. I'm gonna try not to use it, and I'll try to see if I could find a way to remove it. I mean, I could remove this, but then it's gonna have the metal sticking out. So I'm gonna see if it's gonna be worth in upgrading the plate, or I think I might be able to change just this truck in the back, but we'll see. I have some extra trucks I'm gonna mess around with later. So something about the skates, I tried looking them up, and the only ones on the Skechers websites are the Skechers Energy. Those are actually kind of nice because they look kind of like Fila's, so, or I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but I think those are a little bit trendy and people might like those. These are something I would say that is pretty cool about them is that it's kind of like a leather material on the toes. So right here you see like a different kind of texture than the overall skate. So I think these are really durable. They costed me $60. The ones on the Skechers website is $90, and they offer payment plans. I think also something to know if you're gonna buy these skates, most roller skates like Moxie or not Impala, Moxie or Sure Grip run in men's sizes. So I am a 7.5 and I use size 6 skates for Derby and for Moxie. These are like regular shoes, so buy your true size. These are 7.5 and they fit me really well. I'm gonna lace up and I'll show you guys how it feels outside. These are really good for cruising because like I said, the wheels are really gummy. They're probably in the gummier side. I don't know the number because I tried looking up the website to see like the info on the wheels, but I couldn't find it. But they are gummy wheels, and yeah.
Karen, they be sharing all their money, got me wearing fly. Girl, but I ain't asking. They say they love my ass and 7 jeans to religion. I say no, but they keep giving, so I keep on taking. And no, I ain't taking. We can keep on taking. I keep on demonstrating my love, my love, my love, my love. You love my lady loves. My hump, my hump, my hump. My humps, they got you. They got you.
Know that they're a little bit heavy, so I do feel the weight when I'm kind of like just picking up my feet. I think you get used to it, especially if they're gonna be your first skates. Also, like, they're not a high boot, so I do feel like my ankle's not as supported, like I could feel the movement there. But this is also something that is important to know, because even if you're roller skating, like you shouldn't look at a boot skate as like the best skate for ankle support. You should be working on ankle strengthening on your own so that you could build that muscle and not have to rely on the boot. But I do feel the weight, and then I do feel movement on my ankle, so just keep note of that. If this is going to be your first pair, you could buy supportive socks or just start slowly. Like, don't start anything too high risk right away. You have to kind of get used to, in any skate in general, you kind of have to get used to like the feel of them.